Yo, what's up guys, how you doing? I'm going to show you how to make another version of the ABfit shake. Obviously the last one seemed quite popular, but it does taste great after all. And to be honest, I think this one tastes even better. The last one was mainly made for people who are trying to keep their carbs down. It was a high protein content, almond milk instead of normal milk, etc. The one I'm going to sort of show you today is ideal if you're on a diet trying to add some sort of lean muscle, a bulking diet, or even if you're on a low carb diet, it's fine, it has got carb content in there. We're going to be looking at about sort of 40 grams of low GI carbs, so you know it's not a bad thing to have anyway. It's also a great meal replacement. If it's something that I often use, you know, when you're not going to be able to have sort of a meal, so you've not got time to cook or prepare a meal. I'll often mix one of these up, stick it in the fridge, and then just add the protein later and give it a shake, and it's ready to go. So, firstly guys, first thing I'm going to do is add 3 egg whites. Okay, these are fairly small eggs. I mean, you can change it and add 2 if you like, but I'm adding 3 of these. And don't worry guys, you know, if you knock a bit of yolk in there or a bit of shell or whatever, don't worry about it. You can always scoop it out of a spoon. I do suggest getting it out though, especially if it's yolk, it's not going to taste too good. So we just want the whites in there. There you go, 3 egg whites. Okay, next, this is going to be slightly different to the last one. We're going to be adding some oats in here. I've weighed up in here. This is basically 40 grams of oats, which is going to give us about 24 grams of carbs, okay? So I'm going to stick those in as well. And again guys, you know, if you want to go for this version, but don't quite want that high carb content, you can change the amount of oats. I mean, 24 grams of carbs, low GI carbs isn't a great deal anyway, but it just depends, you know, what your goals are at the time. So you can even take the oats out if you like. Okay, next I'm going to add in some dry milk powder. It's a low fat version. Obviously it does have a carb content, but I'm just going to add 2 heaped tablespoons in here. And that's going to give us approximately 10 grams of carbs from milk sugars in there. Okay guys, a little change to my protein in this one as well. A couple of reasons. A, because it tastes great. Gasparin Myofusion, the old version, not the probiotic, chocolate flavour. Also it's time release, so it's great this one to sort of have in between meals where you don't need sort of the protein, you know, it's all sort of whey isolate concentrate. It also really helps the shake because it thickens it up because it does have a casein protein in there as well. Okay, so I've added 1 scoop in there, which gives us about 24 grams of protein. I'm going to add a little bit more, another half scoop. So we're looking at about 36 grams of protein, obviously plus the egg white, so we're going to about 44 grams of protein in there. Obviously you can adjust that, just add in what you need. And finally I'm going to stick in a tablespoon of, you know, cocoa powder, natural cocoa powder. Obviously brings out that extra chocolate flavour. Obviously we've used milk powder, so we do want to add some water in there as well. You don't need a great deal, it just depends how thick you like your shake. Obviously you can see that's there at the minute. I'm probably going to just top it up to there with water, so about as much as you put in the scoop of whey. Okay, there you go guys, we're pretty much getting close to the top of the shaker cup here. So, the fun part. It's time to mix it up. And sorry I'm going out of shot here guys, I'm doing this over the sink, you know, I don't really fancy cleaning it all up, so... Okay, so I've blended that for a lot longer than I would have done the last one. Obviously we've got the oats in there, so we need to get those all blended up. And here we go. Obviously any ABfit shake is going to taste better in the Spurs cup, isn't it? Let's face it. And I don't know if you can see how thick that is pouring that in there, but it takes a piss out of any milkshake, I'll tell you. Anyway guys, there we go. Absolutely beautiful, just like licking a cake mix out of a bowl when you're a kid. But it's all good for you. Cheers.